And we are live. Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here, I'll hit play on this so that there's some gameplay or something running. Obviously not my gameplay. This is from COD Next. Happy COD Next Day, everybody. Oh, hold on, I gotta send this out to Discord before I do anything else. There we go, I did it. I figured it out. I got there. Where's my other stuff hanging out? There it is. It's over there. We're doing this live, quite literally. Hey, what's going on, Matsuki? Happy COD Next Day, everybody. It's here. It happened. It was 4 hours and 15 minutes long. Oh Lord, there was a lot. So I don't know if it's a hot take or not. I've been on Twitter all fucking day. I haven't been to Reddit. I haven't been to YouTube. Twitter, though, has been overwhelmingly positive talking about this game. And of course, the actual live stream, overwhelmingly positive talking about the game. Because obviously, it's COD's live stream. And I don't want to put the wrong impression out there and say that I don't like this. I love everything that they're saying. Faster movement, fantastic. The MW2 map's coming back, great. War mode is back, fantastic. Matsuki said too much Warzone. Honestly, I tuned out at the Warzone bit, but everything I saw of Warzone looked and sounded really cool. They bring back Rebirth and Fortune's Keep. Finally, Fortune's Keep is actually gonna be I don't know, used again. It won't be wasted quite as much. I think there's a lot of good in here. But man, something about it, and I'll get into it a little bit more later, maybe, just feels like it's gonna be hollow. Like, and it might be, you know, I got burned from MW2, but this still doesn't quite, like, I walked away from COD Next, and I don't know if you guys, if I'm alone in this, I want to know y'all's thoughts. Am I the only one who walked away just kind of like, all right? Like, I don't know. I'm going to say hello to chat quick. What's going on, Mohammed, Kieran, Edward, welcome. Avert, Jake, Gordorokos, Jaren, the gang's all here. We're all here to talk about Call of Duty. I feel like they talked about Warzone for an hour, and then when they went to Warzone Mobile, I lost all interest. Yeah, it was 4 hours long, and I think that they purposefully cut like hour-long chunks. An hour to MP, an hour to Zombies, hour to Warzone Mobile. It's kind of how I took it. That's a lot of time. And can I just say about the event, first of all, and I said this on Twitter, there needs to be a better way of getting information out than this. Than this just like, I'll see if I can cut to just like footage of them talking. Then this round table with two talking heads, two hosts, interviewing devs. This is just a bad way of getting information out. Because what it is person one will say, and by the way, I have nothing against any of these people. This is just, this is how the format is set up that I dislike. Host will say, so tell us more about this game. We hear there's feature in this game. Yeah, and then the dev goes, yeah, there's feature in this game, and that's the thing that we're really excited about, bringing feature into this game. Oh, hold on, that feature? I know a joke about that feature. Anyway, new thing. And it's like, they don't talk in depth about anything. Like legitimately 75% of talking is just regurgitating the same shit that everyone already knew, or making a dumb joke about how they love a state or high rise or whatever. Like, just give me a fucking blog post, man. Tell me what's going on. Do like a Nintendo Direct or something. I didn't mean to come out this hot, but man, this is just a bad... You have 4 hours, and I feel like I didn't learn much of anything. I'm sorry. PowerPoint presentation, yeah. Go get up and do a damn TED Talk. Because when these guys talk, like, it's clear that they love what they do, and it's clear they know what they're talking about, and that everything that they do has, like, I don't know, there's thoughts back there that they want to get out, and they want to share, and they're excited to share. But they get 4 words in, and then they get cut off by the host because of time, and it's like no one's winning. I don't know. It's whatever. It's this weird sports center bullshit that they're trying to shoehorn in here. The stream was 4 hours. Yeah, it was 4 fucking. I was expecting 1 hour. I started watching it, being like, yeah, I have a meeting at like 4 o'clock. It started at noon. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it quick, and then like I'll go grab lunch after. I'll do this, you know. I'll be back in time for my meeting at 4. It wasn't done by 4. It was like, what the fuck? I had to turn it off. Like, it's way too long, man. I feel the exact same way. Okay, thanks. I couldn't watch the beginning, but I put on my computer at home, so hopefully I got the rewards. Yeah, I'm not sure how the rewards even worked, to be honest. I don't know if I got them on YouTube or not. When I saw the mistakes were made, I thought you meant the game. that unintended consequence. Still wonder why the A94 is in this game. Looks so beat up and unrecognizable. They probably just banking. It's called the A94, but it just doesn't look the same. Is that what you're saying? I haven't looked too hard at like the actual weapons, just that they're there. So I actually don't know fully what you mean by that. I didn't have to watch the event that much. There's drops in the stream. We have to watch it for an hour and 45 minimal. Hour 45. That's insane. Hate the roundtable format. It feels so damn fake and scripted. Yeah, and it's always, especially in a live stream, like there's always someone whose job it is to like to keep it going. Like, I mean, I assume it's a similar thing here, but like any like panel or shit that I've ever been on, there's a big fucking timer right behind camera that's counting down. That's like, you have 18 minutes to get through this. And, you know, I'm sure that they're fucking professionals, but it's like like, oh my God, I gotta get through everything. And I feel like there's always someone whose job it is to like make sure that we're not going over time, like cutting people off, saying, all right, you know, we got to keep going, keep it going. And that's when you end up like losing stuff. Let me find some more gameplay here quick, so I can hit play and we can keep going. There we go. I want to be rude, but I got the impression the two on the left barely played it. Yeah, I don't know who they were, if they were people from the community. I think the woman was the community manager, if I remember right. Like at Sledgehammer or Activision or something. But I think the other dude might have been from the community. I don't know who either of them are, though, unfortunately. Did they cut them off for time? How do they talk about things for 4 hours and just and not just run out? Right? It's weird because they just kept talking about how much they love Favela. Like, I don't know. All right, so let's talk about it. Multiplayer. First of all, it looks like movement is so much faster. Gunplay obviously I don't know how it feels. I haven't played it yet. The beta will be live tomorrow. I'll be streaming the beta tomorrow, and I'll let you know how I think it feels, at least. But movement seems to be way faster, way smoother. And gunplay also, it seemed like at least visual recoil was not nearly as much from what I can see. Let's see if this dude now shoots someone. He didn't. Let's see if is he going to go around here? Oh, shit. Now I got a COD cast. I don't know, when they fire, for me at least, it seemed, at least with the with that Vanguard sight that they have like on every gun, it seemed very, very toned down compared to MW2, which is nice. As well as, of course, movement. Introduced a completely new perk system that's a little bit different than what I thought. So it seems like there's your perks, but then there's also a vest. And you choose your vest out of like maybe 4 choices, and those are a little bit more broad. Like one vest, Jesus. Let me see, actually, hold on. Let me see if anyone tweeted out the exact vest things. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So, hold on. Can I make this bigger? I can't without just making it full screen. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so there's different vests that you can put on. Demolition vest. Resupply lethal and tactical equipment every 25 seconds. So, like, that's really fucking powerful. But depending on what vest you put on, that dictates what gear you can put on. So I think there was like one of them. Let me mute this just in case. I think there was one of them that might have said, hold on, it doesn't say on there. Maybe it doesn't work the way I think it does. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So when you scroll over engineer vest, now you can see there's 2 gear slots here. So depending on which vest you choose, that dictates how many perks you have down here. or at least which tiers you end up using. So engineer, I guess, gets you 2 of the gear, so now you can choose more of those. And the gear are just the gear, boots, and gloves. They're just basically your perks. So like gloves, scavenger gloves. I think there's a quick grip. What is that? I think that's increased weapon swap speed, stuff like that. Sit reps on there, hardline, all the usual suspects. You know, and I kind of like that system. It's enough innovation, but not so much that it throws everything out the window like the MW2 perk system, you know. Where I could not understand how tactic stance was different than ADS other than no optic. Yeah, they didn't explain it very well. I think it has mostly to do with strafe speeds, if I had to guess. That I'm sure that's mostly what it is. I'm sure that once the beta comes out, we'll see a million Ace videos about it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyone notice that all the scopes are from Vanguard? Yeah, the slate, the slate. Oh shit! Is there actually any gameplay on this thread? There really isn't. But the slate reflex here, yeah. If this dude with ADS, that'd be great. Everyone was using that. I that's probably just the default one. Honestly, I kind of like it. Yeah, you can see a little bit more there. I actually kind of liked it in Vanguard. It's nice. It does feel like a weird choice, though. I don't know. Let's see. Them using the little things they removed from MW2, like red dots on the minimap, is the exact shit we all called a year ago. Yeah. And I'm torn there, because, like, it is great. I'm so happy that they're doing it. But, like, why didn't they do that in the first place? Like, it feels like, especially with how heavy they're leaning into nostalgia, right? All these remade MW2 maps. Like, just so much of the marketing is just like, hey, remember this cool shit? It's back. Like, why wasn't this MW2? Like why the stutter? Why the gap here? You know, it feels weird. Like, hey, we're going back to super fast movement. Why didn't you do that to begin with? So here's the thing, though. Here's what I walked away with from COD Next, and I am still excited, and I really want to try the beta tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. I think that the game is going to play great. I think but I think it's going to be plagued by the same issue, in my opinion, that MW2 had. MW2, of course, had a million fucking issues that, you know, certain parts of the community don't necessarily agree on, right? It wasn't fast enough, red dots on the minimap, doors, whatever. Actually, I don't know if anyone says that doors are great, right? But they're all arguable things. But the biggest thing for me that MW2 lacked, at least at launch, was content. How many maps did MW2 start with? Wasn't it like 9? Hold on, let me Google that so I am not just talking out of my ass. MW2 launch maps. I just didn't type maps in. Is it PlayStation only beta? This weekend it is, but the next weekend it's is open for Xbox and PC, I believe. And I think if you own an Xbox, or I'm sorry, if you own a PlayStation, I believe it's open maybe on Sunday this weekend. Even if you didn't pre-order there, then you can go. Then you can play. All right, so launch maps in MW2. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10. Did this count? It did not count museum. Okay, so there were 10 launch maps. Not the best. There was a decent amount of like ground war and stuff like that, but there's only 2 modes in ground war as well. It didn't have a lot of game modes. I remember launching the actual game and feeling like it was still the beta. In that, like, you just had your general game modes, right? You had TDM, Dom, kill confirmed, hardpoint, whatever. It didn't feel like they added anything new to the game. There was no gunfight. There was no party modes. There just wasn't a whole lot there. All of the same weapons and equipment and everything that was in the beta everything that was in the game was in the beta already, and it felt like I already played it. right? And it was like, oh, it was kind of like this disappointed thing. And then I started to like get in my head like, oh, maybe season 1, you know, they're branding all this as season 0. Maybe this is more of like a soft launch, and season 1, when Warzone comes in, that's where all the content's gonna be. That's where it's gonna fucking get hype. And then season 1 drops, and for multiplayer, it was Shipment and Shoot House. And that was it. And it was like, all right, cool, 3 more months until we get anything else. Like, it launched so bare bones that even though the foundation wasn't the worst, it almost, like, I mean, I'm going to get shit for just saying that the foundation of MW2 isn't awful. It's not the worst fucking COD ever. But I think the fact that it wasn't amazing, coupled with the fact that there was almost no content, like, really hurt that game. And right now, I'm looking at COD Next, and, like, we know every map that's going to be in the game, right? And there's 16, and that is a lot of them. And a lot of them are really good, and we know all of those maps going in. But I think that can also hurt us, right? We all know those maps going in. They're going to get stale quicker. They're going to get boring, right? When that's all that we have. They didn't talk about any new game modes besides Cutthroat, which is a 3v3v3 mode. Similar to Gunfight, except you take your loadouts in. And, like, there's revives, I think. And I don't know how good that mode is going to be. It doesn't seem, honestly, like they're going to really, like, flesh it out or anything. They made no mention of Gunfight. They didn't talk about it at all. At this point, I'm assuming it's not even going to be in the postseasons, that they're just ditching it. Ground War. Ground War's back. There's 3 maps at launch, and then a single war map. They're bringing war back from COD World War II, but there's only 1 on disc. They did not say, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, they did not say how many are coming. But they did go out of their way to say the first 2 seasons will have 2 original and 1 remake 6v6 map. So they went into detail on that, but not the war. Whether or not war was going to have any new maps, I guess. Maps. Which leads me to believe and assume that war is going to be abandoned after, like, what's on disc. Like I am, and it might just be pessimism. It might just be me, like, looking at the glass half full. But if they don't explicitly say something, I'm not assuming shit anymore. I'm assuming that Warzone will not be a thing. Or I'm assuming that the war mode will not be upkept. And I'm assuming that Gunfight is not coming. Based on the fact that they went in detail on the 6v6 DLC season, and even the Warzone DLC season they talked about. They talked about Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island. They didn't say shit about Gunfight. And that is concerning to me. Because then this whole game, like, the game might have a good foundation, but if, like, you aren't getting content pumped into that, then it's going to get boring really fast. And, like, the great irony of the whole fucking thing is, this would have been alleviated if it was actually a $70 DLC. If it was actually an expansion pack to the game that would, you know, all this would get added to the current content into. Because MW2 has Gunfight and party modes and all this shit already, right? All is to say that is what's spinning around in my head, and that's why I can't, like, get super into this. Even though it looks so good. I want to find some gameplay. It looks so good. But man, I don't want to get burned again. That's all. So that's my take. That's my thoughts on everything. I apologize. I haven't been reading chat for a bit. I promise I'll go back and catch up here now. But I needed to get that out of my head because holy Christ, I feel it spinning again. I feel the COD cycle coming, but oh man, I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with reusing assets in your game, even though people might be irked about it. Saves time and money. But out of those reuses, optics from Vanguard was a wise choice. Yeah, so I definitely agree. Like, I have no issue with reusing assets. It is an odd choice for the Vanguard sites, 100%. Like, why would they not? I'm sure there's other sites in the game, maybe just in that build, a lot of YouTubers or a lot of streamers just went to that because it was familiar, you know? Maybe it was an early unlock or something. I don't know. Not knocking you reusing assets, but having a whole game be heavy on the nostalgia. I feel like I've already played it, if that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. That absolutely makes sense. Like, and again, it's like, I get the same feeling when I look at these maps as I did with Zombies Chronicles when that came out back in BO3. I was a huge Zombies fan back in Black Ops, and I started tapering off in BO2. So those were like my childhood. Those very much like they were the same era as these maps coming back. And I loved Zombies Chronicles. It was great. But the thing was, it wasn't an entire game of just Zombies Chronicles. Like, it was being added to an existing game as like a little stimulus package, right? I don't know how it's going to work as a whole game. Thankfully, Season 1 is only like a few weeks after the launch, and in Season 1 we're going to get at least 2 new original maps and 1 remake that I assume is not going to be an MW2 remake. It would be bizarre if they just dropped Carnival. I'm calling it right now. The remake is going to be fucking Shipment. It's going to be Shipment. Rust won't be enough for people. They're going to drop Shipment. Clip that part for when it happens. I really hope it isn't, though. So I don't know. I'm hoping though that's enough to keep it going, and that Season 1 has some good stuff in it. But right now they haven't been talking about stuff. I saw someone in here saying keeping their cards close to their chest, which would make sense if they weren't showing their hand in every other avenue. You know, the fact that they've talked about ranked play is coming. Season 1 Reloaded. They talked about Rebirth Island, Fortune Keep. I think they gave a quarter on that, didn't they? They said like spring or something like that, or like they showed their hand in so many ways that I can only assume that the places in which they didn't show their hand is because they have a fucking pair of twos, you know, like they got nothing back there. I don't know. It was like 4.5 to 5 months before Himmelmat Expo was added. Yeah, and it wasn't supposed to come out. Like, it came out early, supposedly, Himmelmat Expo. That's insane to me. I don't know how the fuck they did that. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like they're making that mistake. Seeing how, like they announced now, like, okay, we have 3 6v6 maps per season for the first few seasons, I think. They definitely said, fucking Little Caesars. They said there's going to be at least 12 original maps per or for the whole year. So that is at least reassuring, you know. We'll see. Good evening, Madness. Welcome. War is back. I'm super excited for War. They did go into a little bit of detail. It does seem to be on the Warzone map, Urzikstan. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. And it seems to be escorting a tank for the most part. They did confirm it was three acts, right? Three objectives. One of which I guess is escorting a tank, or maybe they all are, you know, and it's just different beats. To go and stop an ICBM from launching. Very Modern Warfare trilogy, right? Oh yeah, here we go. This is, by the way, I guess at this point in the stream they start talking about zombies. This is the zombies map. It is also the Warzone map, except obviously without the heat circles in here. And this is also where the war and the ground war maps actually are I believe they're all taken from here, from different POIs. You just say something about Little Caesars. Yeah, this whole thing was sponsored by Little Caesars, and it's real cringy. I found a hold on. If I do this, they had a poll earlier. Yeah, I took a picture of this poll. It's in I don't know how to copy link. Maybe we could do it like this. I took a picture of this poll that they had on the YouTube stream. How many Little Caesar slices can the squad eat in one match? MW3, 150, or over 9,000? That's the most Hello Fellow Kids shit I've ever fucking heard. Little Caesars, by the way, sucks. It's awful. I've had it once and it was terrible. It might be different other places, but man, fucking, how'd I get on this fucking tangent? Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same as Vanguard, except the launch maps are all remakes. Yeah, I guess so. Well, Vanguard had Champion Hill, at least. I guess that's similar to Cutthroat, except Cutthroat doesn't even have their own map pool. Like, literally, the maps that we've seen are all that we're getting. Like there is no, there are no tiny maps. There are no small face-off type things. What the hell is that poll, right? How the fuck did 1,000 people vote on it, too? That's insane to me. Ooh, a little seizure is good. Also, why does PlayStation get all the cool exclusives? Because they paid money a while ago. I think this is the last year of it, though. I believe it was going to end in 2024 anyway, but especially now after the Microsoft acquisition, there's no way that holds up. So 2024, hopefully, will be the end at the very least of of PlayStation exclusivity. I don't know if it's going to flip to be Microsoft again, or if finally they're just going to be like, whatever the fuck, just same thing for everybody, because it doesn't even matter. Yeah, what does MW3 even mean? That's a good point. It's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's not a number. I mean, I guess there's a 3 in it. Is that what they were going for? Whoops, hold on. I just clicked out of the stream. I'm still going, right? Yeah, I'm still going. This isn't a number. I don't know, man. This exclusivity skin is not that good anyway. It looks like Ant-Man. Yeah, they never are. What? It wasn't Ronin, right? Who did we have this past time for no, had an O in it or something. It was some Japanese operator, I think. I don't know. I get the over 9,000, still kind of cringe, but why 150? I think so. Like, what it should, like, man. I don't know how. Okay, can we make a better joke as a chat? Can we make a better joke than this? How many Little Caesar slices can the squad eat in one match? First of all, I hate it. Just the question makes me cringe. This is the rest of the stream, by the way. Just me making fun of this poor social media person's hard work. Yeah, 115 would have worked. 69. They probably don't want to be overly sexual, right? With 69, but that would have been the funny number. None of, like, how many Little Caesar slices can the squad eat in one match? Yeah, 420. Everyone's saying 420. Squad. Wait, what? Sub squad. Yeah. I've eaten an MW3 amount of pizza. It's like, what? I don't know, man. The emojis are all the same to whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter at all. But just what? Why? None. I'm too busy playing MW3. I'm super cool. Yeah. And then you put the cool guy emoji. Oh, you didn't see my terrible joke. Oh, Dancer. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta scroll up. Maybe Waffly 3. They can't pronounce their R's. I don't know. I mean, it makes more sense than this for sure. First there's Shredder being added because the community talking about turtling by having riot shields on your back. Then there's this. I don't feel like there's a good joke in there. There isn't. It's a bad prompt. I don't know. 2,250 pizza slices for each person in the squad. That's... Yeah, oh yeah, over 9,000? Well, that's assuming. New poll. How many dollars is Activision going to get off me this year? Over 9,000. Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare. We. 0, because I don't live in the land of free. God. It's just... Anyway. COD Next, everyone. The hell was I talking about? They need content. 16 maps, like, is great. And I love that, like they even mentioned in the game, like, look, MW2, like 2009 was from a time before Hardpoint and Kill Confirmed. So like the maps will play different. And like I get that. I do think that like Derail and Estate will play better on Hardpoint than they did back in the day when there was no Hardpoint. There was Headquarters, but it was kind of different. It was, you know, there were respawn delays and stuff that slowed the game down, right? So maybe it works. But I don't know. I'm the fact they haven't talked about new game modes at all outside of Cutthroat, which seems to be like a band-aid solution to them being like, oh shit, we forgot to make Gunfight. Seems like a stretch. Also an over 9,000 joke in 2023. Yeah, the year of our Lord, 2023, we're still making over 9,000 jokes. I feel like there was oh fuck. I don't know. Madness with the $5. Appreciate it. Look at this place. 50,000 pizzas used to live here in the city. Now it's a ghost town. I've never seen anything like it. God, they could have gone somewhere like that. Are there any famous numbers in Call of Duty? Like 50,000 people used to live here, for sure. You could have like said 2023, because that's like the COD 2023 or something. Maybe. 69 was good. 420 was good. Legitimately, if they had been like legitimately, I would not be making fun of this if it said, how many Little Caesar slices could the squad eat? 1, 2, 69. If that was the entire joke, I'd be like, oh, that's funny. And I'd vote for 69 because that's what I do. This is the dumbest shit. I'm sorry. Anyway. 141. God damn it. We're doing a better job than the fucking... This is more back and forth than apparently they had in that meeting. Man, it's probably something from Little Caesars, if I had to guess, because it's a brand integration. Little Caesars fucking PR team probably wrote that and was like, it's for a game called Modern Warfare 3. We're gonna say they're gonna eat MW3 pizzas. That's my Little Caesars CEO voice, by the way. He's not very little. AI made a poll. What are their numbers even from? What? These? I mean, this is a meme. This is a Dragon Ball meme. It's just 150. That's MW3. Shit, I don't know. Also, I want to scroll up. I skipped by before. Donuts is here in chat. Well, hello, Donuts. If you haven't seen our video that we put out today, go watch it. Donuts and I did a little collab. It went out yesterday, not today. God, what day is it? It was a very good video. You should go check it out. We played some zombies. But he said, 12 new maps confirmed for the DLC season as well. 3 for Season 1, 3 for Season 2. Was it... I believe they said... Shit. Hold on. I think Charlie Intel tweeted it. Because you are right. It was 3 for... Wow, that was so delayed, this
Look
dono.
at this place. 50,000 pizzas used to live in this city. Now it's a ghost town. I've never seen anything like it.
It is quite a ghost town. Quite literally, there's ghosts fucking everywhere. Anyway, Sledgehammer Games confirmed that there will be fan-favorite maps from other Call of Duty titles returning in MW3 during post-launch seasons. The studio has already confirmed that there will be 3 6v6 maps for Season 1 and 3 6v6 maps for Season 2. Okay, that is not how I thought it read earlier. So it's possible that all 3 could be original for Season 1. For some reason, I read it as there would be 2 original and 1 remake. Maybe that's just me going off of, you know, what it has been in the past. Still though, we'll see. And hopefully the remakes are from other games. Like I would love to see like Summit or like another Treyarch map or even like a World War II like Point to Hawk or something come in. I don't know. It'd be cool. Here, let me we're still talking about multiplayer a little bit. I'll roll it back to some multiplayer stuff. Austin is definitely 11. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm missing something. 1269 is funny if you were 11 years old, Austin. Who do you think is playing this goddamn game? Me, and I'm 11 years old. Let's see. Now, what kind of name is Pizza? How'd a Muppet like you pass selection? Goddamn. Let's see. And it was a good collab. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I thought both of our videos turned out really well. If you haven't seen Donut's point of view, go check that out. It was a lot more chill as well, I've noticed. But I'm just as big as an idiot as ever. Go to Roko's with the $10. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. The slices, Austin. What do they mean? You said it was Italy. What happened in Italy? God, that's so good. Should I clip this stream out and just make a clip roasting this fucking poll? I think there's some good content, personally. I can't freaking top that. LOL. 10 years old and people in their 30s that didn't stop. Yeah, I feel like there's everywhere in between, though. I don't know. I would be curious to see like what the current demo of COD actually is. If it has grown, like if the audience has actually grown with it, or if it has kind of stayed pretty stagnant down in the like 14 to 25, era. You know what I mean? Muhammad with the gifted membership, dude. Y'all are amazing today. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so generous. Thank you. Top vote was MW3. Did MW3 win? Yeah, I didn't actually vote, so I didn't know who won.
The slices, Austin. What do they mean? You said it was Italy. What happened in Italy?
I love hearing speech to text say that shit. This has to be a vid of just the rant. Yeah, I might push it out. We'll see. I wasn't recording, so it'll be low res, but oh well. As soon as I finished your video yesterday, and I mean the second it finished, my phone jump scared me with the alert. Even funnier with the zombie conspiracy theories. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Mine didn't actually make a noise. I guess because it's on silent. I thought that shit blasted through silent, but I guess not. Mine just vibrated a whole bunch. Let's see. So prior to this event, they said 12 plus maps. During the event, they went to 12 period. Did they? That's interesting. Okay. 12 original maps. Original 6v6 maps. To be honest, I wasn't assuming more than 12. Again, unless they explicitly say it, I'm not assuming it. State Fuse become a member. I think that was a gifted member from before. Yeah. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to private. You can use emotes now and get some early videos when they come in. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting more than 12, but the fact that they said 3 in both of these seasons, I'm hoping that 3 is the standard for all the seasons. In which case, we'd be looking at what 3 times 6, right? For 6 seasons, was that 18 maps? 12 of which are original, 6 then remakes. That's not bad. That's pretty standard, I think. Yeah. Also, did you see that Fortune's Keep and Rebirth are returning? I did. I think that's great. I'm not a big Warzone guy, but I do know that Rebirth is like everyone wants that back. And honestly, I'm glad that Fortune's Keep is coming back because that map, like, how long was it in Warzone 1? Like 4 months? Like, and then they got rid of it. So, we'll hope. I'm glad that the devs who worked on it are finally getting like the play time that they deserve, if that makes sense. What's one good Ghost map they could remake? I'd say Gold Rush. Gold Rush isn't bad. Warhawk, I think, was kind of the standout. I think it was called Warhawk, right? It was kind of red. It was like some kind of a rural town. Again, I think it was called Warhawk. Maybe not Diesel. Was it Octane, I think? The gas station, deserty. Those are pretty good. Oh, Stonehaven. Yeah, we'll bring back Stonehaven. Goddamn, dude. Keep seeing slices price. Enough with the slices. God, I'm going to order Little Caesars quick. Hold on. I'm going to order pizza. How much should I order? Fuck this goddamn poll. Anyway. Oh, I've been playing this back here. Warhawk was in Infinite Warfare. LOL. Yeah, they did. They remade it there. But I never played IW, so I don't know too much. Whiteout was good, I thought. Whiteout was a little bit too big. I liked it aesthetically, for sure. Dies of pizza poisoning. God. All right, so I think that's about it for multiplayer. Obviously, the multiplayer beta is coming out tomorrow. I'll be streaming it tomorrow. Same bat place, same bat time. I'm sorry, I hate that. I don't know why I said that. I'll be streaming it there. So whatever we don't know, we'll know tomorrow. I think we already knew just about everything, though, that was here. New UMP looks good. I haven't actually seen any first-person gameplay of it yet. So, yeah. Gordoroko has been a member for 22 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate your continued support. I don't think these get read aloud. So Poe is actually great. Now lives rent-free in your head and will for days of free advertising. Yeah, no, and I just gave them free advertising on this stream too. And if I make a video, it's gonna end up being sponsored by fucking Little Caesars, which sucks. I'm never going to Little Caesars again. I mean, it's not gonna work on me. I promise. Tomorrow at noon or tomorrow at midnight? I believe tomorrow at noon is when it goes live. The beta goes live at noon Eastern Standard Time. The same time as the COD Next stream started. So if you don't know in your time zone, it's whatever time this live stream started here, the COD Next stream. I'll be streaming at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then I'll be going. I don't know how long. We'll see. We'll see how good it is. Oh, there we go. Now the Gordorokos thing comes in. I don't know why they don't read out the super chat message though. That kind of stinks. Also, has anyone been keeping an eye on the counter down here? It has been counting up, right? With donos. I feel like we had an issue with that last time, and I think I owe $15 on that, on the count. But we'll see. I'll run it back later even and check. The poll is actually brilliant. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it did its job. Departed Mutiny Ruins, Bayview Dynasty, Collision, Fog, Pharaoh. I don't remember most of those maps, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no, Mutiny was a DLC map. Or were these all DLC? I think they all were. Because I also remember Fog. Yeah. Oh, Madness has become a private. Thank you so much. Welcome to being a private. I'm gonna butcher that intro every single time, but thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. You should just drink the war crimes all the time. Probably. Every time I see him on Twitter, on Reddit, whatever. Been here long enough. Hey, well, I appreciate you sticking around. One of the OGs. How do we become Austin's privates? Well, now I don't like that phrasing. But if you want to become a channel member and help support the channel, as well as you get cool stuff like early videos occasionally, as well as emotes in chat, get a nice little tag next to you too. Everyone knows that you're important. Just hit that little join button down below. It's $2.99 a month, and you get everything that I just said. Or if you really want to support the channel and be like the coolest person ever, you go for $9.99 a month. You get all the same benefits except you're a sergeant instead of a private, which I think is pretty dang cool. There goes Madness. Yeah, welcome again, Madness. I'm in Austin's privates. I don't like that. Let's not do that. Anyway, Zombies. Zombies is up next. Here. Wait, is this the trailer right now? Did I snipe the trailer? I think I did. I have the trailer pulled up over here, though. I'm going to just play the trailer. I'll talk about it. I'm going to be honest. I have such mixed feelings. About Zombies. And I know I just got off a rant about mixed feelings about multiplayer. But Zombies. Everything that they say about Zombies sounds great. But everything I see about Zombies doesn't. It's it's bizarre. So, the trailer isn't awful. But, and I want to know what you guys think. Because I feel like I see the general consensus is that the Zombies doesn't look good. And I think genuinely it's the trailer's fault. Something about the trailer just doesn't feel right. And I work in this field. I should be able to tell you what it is that feels wrong about it. But just something feels off. When put next to the multiplayer trailer, right? Multiplayer trailer looks so fucking good because COD is so good at making trailers, but it almost feels like they put the B Unit team on this or something. So I don't know. Coupled with the fact that when they showed gameplay of it, they cut around a whole lot. Let's see if I can snipe that gameplay. Wait, who the fuck why are we looking at these people now? Was the gameplay before it? God, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, here's some just footage. This footage that they were just playing while they talked about it. This is what sold me on the mode though. Like watching just this level of zombies come in, You could use them like against AI player characters, and while it doesn't look great, like the AI and the animations are kind of jank. Like I think you could see a zombie like kind of like zip up onto a yeah right there. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, he just boop right over the barrier. Like it's a little janky. It's kind of endearing to me, honestly. Like looking at the AI fight the zombies and shit reminds me of like Halo. Like Halo 3, like the Marines just getting their asses kicked by the Covenant and shit. Like I you know, it looks a little jank, but I don't think that is a bad thing, if that makes any sense. This guy looks fucking awesome too. The Abomination, except now he's bigger, I guess. Thought he was big enough the one time I saw him in Zombies recently. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to it. Again though, like it's one of those things where like I'm afraid of the things that they didn't tell us, right? I'm afraid that like I wish I could find the actual first person gameplay that they showed. Oh yeah, it's this right here. Let's run it back. So this was set up as, hey, here's a look at the first mission. And so like you come in and like, oh yeah, shit, this looks kind of cool, you know? First of all, this is like such a weird piece of the UI. Although after seeing gameplay of it later, like actual in-head gameplay, there is an actual HUD. Like this seems to just be like pasted on top. So I don't know if this is actually in game or not, you know? But like the gameplay, like as they're walking around, like he looks down, wow, there's AI fighting zombies. That's crazy. And then it just kind of cuts, and then you'll see in another second he like turns, he jumps through this window. I think then it cuts again. And now he's here, it cuts again. And this is all presented like, yeah, he's just going through the motions. And I'm like, why did they cut this like this? Like, why? It's so weird. Look at the trailer. The guns from the mystery box are just PNGs of weapons. That's funny. Do you have a time code for me by chance? I don't know where the mystery box shows up in this. Like, I want to be excited for it. I don't think like obviously it's not gonna be round based or anything, right? But I liked Outbreak, and if this is just more Outbreak, that's fucking great, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll back up. It's missing the moment to moment gameplay for me. Yeah, it's like they just didn't. And I guess they want to keep this close to the chest because zombies they always have kept close to the chest. I think I just found the shot that you were talking about, by the way. So I guess we'll see more later, you know, or we'll see more on release maybe. Like they don't want to show us like a standard game or anything. But I don't know. I don't know like if that's a cosmetic or if that's like a Wonder Weapon thing. How do I go frame by frame? Shit, not like that. It's the brackets. Yeah, it's the brackets. They're just PNGs? I'm gonna be honest, I don't hold on. Unless you're talking about another shot. Yeah, I don't know how you could tell these are just like 2D images. I don't know. Let's see. Looks like Zombies DMZ. Basically, because later they talked about it is very much an extraction shooter. Like when you exfil with weapons, you like it goes into your inventory and you can choose to like bring it in or bring it out. Bad angle probably. Yeah, I think so, probably. Look at them compared to the ray gun that shows up. Oh, let's see. I never thought I'd go frame by frame on a Zombies trailer to prove whether or not something's a PNG or not. They are looking, I guess, a little bit flat. It's hard. Oh, yeah. Like, the lighting is different. Like, this is in light. I wonder if they did that to, like... to show off the weapons? But why would you not want the ray gun to be the one in light, right? I don't know. Mystery box is angled a bit, so it's obvious. Yeah. That coupled with the like skipping around makes me think like, is this thing even done? Like, is it made yet? Are they just like, is this a proof of concept trailer? Like, I don't know. Again, it's the things that they don't tell us that I'm concerned about. I'm scrolling up a little bit. I very much apologize if I missed your comment in here. There's a lot to go through. Most of which if I don't read out loud, I probably read like in my head at some point, and so I got it. I just didn't have anything to respond to it with, I guess. They Zombies isn't good because it's not the exact same mode from 08. I don't know if that's the case. I feel like a lot of the people that I see complaining about Zombies often want it to be BO3 Zombies, not quite 08 Zombies. They want Easter egg, they want main quest. To me, I don't really want a whole lot of that. I legitimately just want a PvE mode that I can turn my brain off and shoot zombies. Like that. That's why I loved Zombies back in Black Ops. And that honestly, I think, is why I also really like Outbreak, because like while there are objectives, right, and like literally there are objectives to like move the rounds forward, you can just like just level your weapons up, just shoot zombies forever. You know. Austin, are we going to see you play? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow when the beta goes live, I will be playing some of the beta. So stay tuned. Even World at War, Zombies was goofy amongst all the horror. Yeah, with like with the ray gun and the perks. Like I think that was that was a really cool aesthetic, and I think that's why a lot of people like myself fell in love with it. Was the stark contrast between horror and like this weird like. Obviously, Dr. Monty wasn't a thing yet, but what eventually was Dr. Monty's kind of aesthetic, you know. Toronto just looks like Warzone, but you shoot zombies and a monster. I guess so, but like, I feel like you could make that argument against everything. The multiplayer trailer just looks like Warzone, but you're shooting only 6 people, right? Like I don't know how to quantify that. You know, I don't know. 24 players on a map, but you can't shoot each other. Yeah, correct. There's 24 players. You can squad up with them and you can help them, but there's no actual PvP to it. Let's see. It's like they forced the ray gun out of the box, but lost the shot of weapons flashing. Maybe you would think that they would have console commands to just be like, yeah, get the ray gun. I don't know. They'll slap a beta at the end of the name and call it done. Yeah, the fact that DMZ is still in beta, it boggles my brain. And they don't call it beta usually either, except for in the tweet where they announced like DMZ won't be at COD Next. They were like, DMZ beta will not be at just to like remind us that it's a beta or something, even though it's fucking like it's not. Let's see. I think it would be great for anyone wanting to get into Zombies. The levels of difficulty are a great way of pushing your skills. It could be. I mean, that's definitely the way they're talking about it. I guess we'll see in context, or not in context, in gameplay if it will be. We'll see. Shit, I might have lost the comment before, but I read it as it was coming in, so I apologize. Someone asked about maps. As far as I'm aware, they're only doing it on this one map. I'm hoping that like eventually they open up to Ashika and Vondel, because by the way, Ashika and Vondel are both going to still be in rotation for Warzone. So I'm hoping like they might eventually open up to there, or you know, to Fortune's Keep and Rebirth when they come out, or any other maps, right? But I don't know. Again, whatever they don't tell me, or whatever they don't outright tell us, like I'm assuming absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? How many slices of pizza can the zombies eat before you run out of ammo? MW3. Those are the only ways I'm going to answer any number-related question from now on. It's going to either be MW3, 150, or over 9,000. Those are the 3 choices you have when asking me a question. So use that wisely. They answered, is there a solo experience, very shadily? Did they? I don't remember their exact response, like word for word or anything, but I don't remember coming out of that part thinking it was shady. I am like, I am kind of like, I am worried that like the contracts or the missions will not be solo player friendly though. Like I am a little worried that like that's where they sneak it in. You know what I mean? Like that you can play solo, but not if you want to play the full game. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I thought I heard that they would add more maps to zombies. Oh, well that's great then. If that's the case, I hadn't heard it. Again, like I was saying at the beginning of this stream, this whole like system of COD Next, of like the round table, is the worst way of getting information out. And it only sows misinformation because like they're constantly trying like there's even misinformation on the panel. Like one person would say like, so I hear you can do this, right? And the person would be like, well, you can't quite do that. You got to blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, well, so you guys didn't even know your talking points going into this. Like, or at least they, you know, again, I'm not necessarily blaming them. There's a lot of information to get through, but like when the purpose from a live stream point of view is to inform your audience on what's coming next in Call of Duty, like everything should be correct. Everything should be refined. Like legitimately, like a Nintendo Direct would have been like kind of thing would have been fine, would have been great. And then like after running that for 20, 30 minutes with like, hey, here's all the information, then cut to this Sports Center shit for like an after the show thing. And then you know, you see the streamers play and you cut back and forth and it'd be great, you know? But I guess they just wanted the dollar bills out of a 4-hour fucking live stream. It's the epitome of a meeting that could have been an email, is basically what I'm saying. Let's see. How many pizza slices can you eat before MW3 Zombies stops being popular? No one plays it that much. 150. That's how many. Also, to answer your question now, Fatness, Austin, when are we gonna see? Are we gonna see you play tomorrow during the beta? I'll be live at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It'll be great. And I'll probably, my plan is to record a video right as the game drops at noon. Record a video, hopefully get that out the same day. That would be great. I feel like I'm ready for it. Most of these videos take me like 2 days. I think I can get one done in like 1 day. So we'll see. But regardless if that video comes out tomorrow or not, there'll be a stream tomorrow at 7. So it'll be great. It'll be fun. We'll play some games. They were like, oh yeah, solo players can go in and squad up with other teams, but people are asking obviously because they want a solo experience, no other players. Yeah. I'd have to go back and look at it. Again, it's, you know what? I'm gonna eat my medicine. No, what is it? I'm gonna practice what I preach, and I'm gonna assume that you're correct, because I might have assumed that they meant that solo players would be taken care of, and I should never assume anything with this game. So I point to you. We'll see. I'm sorry to be so negative. I really am, because like there is so much hype around this game, and I don't want it to be misconstrued. I am very excited for this game, but I'm trying to tamper that down, and I'm trying to just look at what we know and stick to only that, and not try to be and not try to extrapolate of like, oh yeah, this is really cool, and when they add 3 more maps, it'll be, you know, just judging it for what it is right now, saying in the present moment, and enjoying that. You know what I mean? Call of Duty last. Got him. Why did they put MW3? Like, why not triple I? Because it's probably from Little Caesars. Like, again, like legitimately, Little Caesars marketing team probably wrote that thing up and said, "Hey, you have to put this in a thing, in a poll on the live stream." No solo experience is a killer for me. I'm tired of half of COD requiring a squad. All my friends stopped playing, so I basically feel locked out of Warzone and DMZ. Man, I'm kind of right there with you. That's why I didn't play most of the raids, was because for the raids you need exactly 3 players, and it's not like DMZ or Warzone where like you can kind of play with randoms. With raids, like you need constant communication, which like you just don't get in public games, and it sucks. Al-Mazrah will still be in DMZ, but not Warzone. So if you don't play DMZ, you have the big map taking up storage that you'll never even have the option to play on. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that's going to work. Storage is like a major issue right now. Like to play the MW3 beta, you need to have MW2 installed, which is like an 80 gig. Actually, I shouldn't make that up. It's like several dozen gigs for the base game, and then you download the beta. Like the whole COD HQ thing is fucked up at the moment. Like it's real weird. A 1 minute short, a 1 minute YouTube short of your first minute of gameplay, but uncut. It's literally just me searching for a game and being like, wow, I can't wait to play. And then right at the end when I'm about to play, I go, oh, and here we go. 3, 2, and then it just loops. Good idea, chat. We're going to do it. We're probably not going to do it. Sorry. But I probably will. I think I'm going to like cut up maybe like my first game. We'll see how it goes. Do a quick little games done wrong of it. Probably won't be very long. Maybe like 4 minutes. Not getting the big ad bucks, but it's okay. Raid no solo option is a big L. Yeah, because I've said it a million times. Spec Ops in MW22, I think, was fantastic. Spec Ops and the raids, both. I played through them. I thought they were fucking great. The ones that I did play, the raids. My biggest issue was that, one, there wasn't a lot of content. In Spec Ops, they could have done so much more than the 3 missions they gave us on disc, and then the 1 additional one they gave us in, I think, Season 1 Reloaded or something. And the raids, I wish that they let solo players play it, because I think that would have opened up a ton. Because they really were just like co-op missions. It feels like they had something great that they just fumbled on like the 10-yard line, you know? I don't know. At what point 50% of co-op players are playing Outbreak, so it was not a dead mode? Were people saying that it was a dead mode? Yeah, on Twitter today, I've seen a lot of Outbreak slander. I didn't think that the community didn't like Outbreak. In my head, maybe it's because I liked it, and like to me that revitalized a little bit of my zombies intrigue, I guess. I just assumed everyone else was like me, which again, shouldn't assume anything. I hope they will reveal more later and add round-based modes. That would be the dream. That would be great. They kind of did that with Vanguard, right? They added Shino, and I think another round-based. Correct? I think I played Vanguard Zombies twice. No, I grinded a little bit. For a while. The easiest way to level up your snipers was on whatever the fuck the Red Star map was. Where you would just jump in and knife a bunch of zombies over and over again. But that's the extent of my Vanguard Zombies playtime. Little Caesar, he's 2 feet tall and he has a stim shot skin that eats pizza. Good God. Just it's a big mozzarella stick. He just jams into his artery. It'll be great. Can't wait for Call of Duty Then event. Ooh, it's a look back at the last 20 years of innovation. Storage-wise, maps should be optional downloads for DMZ and Warzone. That would be interesting. I wonder. I think, though, with how many resources are borrowed between, I don't know that that's feasible. Like, you know, for instance, Warzone map, Al-Mazrah. If you uninstall all of Al-Mazrah, right, like, that's the ground war maps. That's, gunfight and all that stuff. That's, you know, they on Vondel, maybe they're using the same table and chairs that's found in Al-Mazrah, and it's part of the Al-Mazrah map that they've duplicated over to Vondel. So it's referencing that other map. So if you deleted Al-Mazrah, suddenly that table and chairs on Vondel doesn't work anymore. I wonder if that's a stopgap. That would be my assumption. Because otherwise, yeah, like it seems like a no-brainer to just to separate it by maps or something like that. There's gotta be something else going on. Let's see. But can drive the train in zombies mode. Wait, is that a question? Can you? Because I'd be so excited if you can. That's one thing that they showed off. I'll pop over to Warzone here. It's a good segue. They did show off the train in Warzone. Has like you can actually like operate it now with like handbrakes, and I think you could probably, I don't know what else you can do. I think probably control the speed. But then there's a handbrake on the back, so like if you're up front tinkering with stuff, someone can just hop on, go to the back, hit the handbrake, and like stop you. I want a zombies train. It seems like a wasted opportunity to not use the train in zombies, to be honest. Like I want a train on a train, you know what I mean? Let's see. Honestly, COD Next has actually made me more certain that I don't want to buy this game. No solo zombies. Sure, the MP maps are cool, but I've played them all before, and I can't play Warzone anyway. Well, I mean, even on the last point, you don't need to buy the next COD to play Warzone. Right? So, like, it's almost a non-thing, really. Yeah, I mean, if you're not certain after this whether or not you want it, your best bet would probably be to wait until the actual game comes out and see what zombies is like for solo players. Because, yeah, like I'm not confident that it's good for solo players, right? Who the hell knows? Activision needs to hire me for skin design. For the Little Caesar, man, I'd buy that shit. I would buy that before I bought another Little Caesar pizza, for real. I barely saw the dislike for it though until way later. Oh wait, I missed one of your. Oh yeah, lots of the community hated Outbreak, and how it took away zombie support, but I loved Outbreak too. I could see the argument of like, oh well, it took away resources from round based, because right that game only had 4 round based maps. Is that the least maps since World at War? You know, I'm thinking about it, right? Black Ops had 6, I think, right? 2 at launch, 4 in DLC, and then it also had the World at War remastered. BO2 had, oh shoot, probably also 6 if I had to guess. BO3 was a fucking anomaly with like 20. Yeah, because Cold War I felt like was kind of lacking. Vanguard has the lowest now after Cold War. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always forget about Vanguard. I don't even list it. Yeah. Ground based is still superior, probably. I mean, you do you. I kind of like the idea of open world. I don't know though. On Twitter, idiots were saying it was a dead mode, but someone showed Treyarch saying 50% of players are playing. That is surprising that 50% are in Outbreak compared to everything else. That's a little crazy. Also, the what is the word? The audacity to call something a dead mode. When referencing a mode for a game that isn't out yet, that we've seen no actual gameplay for. What the hell, man? Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, basically. Train go boom! They're finally going to make that train go boom. Hope they have a train go boom meme somewhere. They should. I feel like current Call of Duty has really capitalized on memes lately. Don't they have a meme pack with that ghosts? With that ghost in the back seat. Fucking mom, can we go to McDonald's? That meme. Can you read my above comments? Sure. Let's see. New guns look fire though. They do. I've been seeing a ton of I think it's the ACR. I don't know what it's called in game, but yeah, that version of the ACR looks fucking dope. Someone also said the UMP before. I haven't seen the UMP actually being used, like in first person, but in third person I saw it and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I can't wait. No Nadia was a W. I don't follow drama or shit. I know Nadia is a person, but I don't fucking know. I'm not commenting on shit. Warzone Mobile 2, I think we'll get the MW3 guns. So just play Warzone Mobile, dude. Could. I'm not a mobile guy, so I won't. But yeah, if going back up, I think Kieran was saying, don't know if you want to play MW3. Yeah, mobile might be a good option for you. Matthew with the $10. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Y'all are the fucking best today. Thank you so much. MW3 seems interesting since I didn't play the old games. No 360 back then. I'm just happy Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep are coming back in 2024 to actual Warzone, not just Warzone Mobile. That's good. That is a good point. That like they've been putting a lot of time and resources seemingly into mobile. That it is good that actual Warzone is getting like a good upkeep. I'm also interested to hear your take on the maps then when the beta and the real game comes out. I want to know, like, real talk, what people think of the MW2 maps. Because there are some very good ones, don't get me wrong, but there's some real stinkers in there, you know, that I want to know.
MW3 seems interesting since I didn't play the old games, no 360 back then. I'm just happy Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep are coming back in 2024 to actual Warzone and not just Warzone Mobile.
Hell yeah. Thank you again for the $10. But yeah, I'd be curious to see people who didn't play the original MW2's reactions. I might make a video about that. I don't know how, though. Do I just post like a thing asking, hey, if you haven't played this, but how do I verify? It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out, maybe. Let's see. I'd probably wait until the game goes on sale. That's also fair. Or at the very least, until the game is out, so you can actually see everything that's there. Like, that's what I would recommend, if you're okay with not playing the beta. Or actually, no, the beta, I think, does go open at some point for everyone, for, like, a day or two. If, like I would recommend playing the beta, and then deciding, like, do I want this or do I not want this, based off of that, really. You know, making the decision off of that. Of course, if you're at all on the fence. If you're just like, fuck this game, then, like, fuck this game. Go play fucking Spider-Man. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it this year. Remember how excited I was for MW2 this time last year and how much we all got burned. That's true. I'm feeling that right now as well. And I don't think I have the same issues with the game that a lot of people do. But even I am feeling that way. I'm feeling very much, very, very calloused, maybe, is a good word, is a good way of putting it. BO3 had 6 main, 8 remastered. BO4 had 4 launch and 4 DLC. Score had 4, just 4 even. Yeah, it wasn't a lot. But I guess, I mean, it did have Outbreak. Although those weren't original maps. They were maps built for something else. So I don't know. I mean, hey, Outbreak was fun. I agree. Imagine buying skins for the train in the shop and one of them is a BO3 train. Can you buy skins for the train? I want to be a bullet for Mario. A big Mario bullet. Bullet Bill. I want to be Bill Nye the train guy. Anyway, that was me. The new UMP is a mix between the Stalker 45 and the UMP 45. Or the Striker, Striker 45. Was the Striker 45 the one that was in IW? Because remember they brought back in IW they brought back the UMP but modernized, the Intervention, and I think one other. I can't remember now though. My cat's trying to get in the door over there. I'm not gonna let her in though. Fuck that. Let's see. Rust looks amazing. All the maps I think look fucking fantastic. I'm definitely playing the beta this weekend. I played a bit of MW2 and the Plutonium client exists on PC, but not more than an hour or so. Oh yeah, so I think a lot of them are going to be brand new to you, especially ones like I would assume you probably haven't played Rundown or can't think of Rundown or Karachi, right? Subbase. Like you probably know what Rust is, right? I mean that was in 2019, right? Or Scrapyard and some of the other big ones, Terminal. But I'm especially curious because like I don't fucking remember a lot of like Subbase, for instance. I'm curious to know how it's gonna be. I like 2019's Rust aesthetics more than MW3. Really, I don't see much of a difference, honestly. I'm gonna have to do like a side by side maybe. Hornet, McTav 45. That's what it was called. I remember, yeah, like McTavish. Oh, it's saying the Ripper. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me go back up. They didn't say even once on COD Next that you get a campaign 7 days early for pre-order. Yeah, that's interesting. Because that is a thing. Like, that has been confirmed 7 days early for the pre-order. I guess they were just not touching, they were not talking about campaign at all. and they didn't want to like mix messaging or something. It is weird the amount of stuff that they said but they didn't say. It's weird the amount of stuff that they didn't say. And I think that's where some of the confusion comes in. And again, that's where I think the format of COD Next fucking sucks. Like, this should have been like an E3 like presentation or something, ideally, to be honest. TBH. Let's see. I noticed no new launchers. Seriously, could they not add an MLAW or an MGL? I thought they so I didn't see it in gameplay, but in the trailer there's a new launcher. Let me see. I think it's in a shot. Yeah, actually right here. There is this thing on their back, this War Machine. Is this not in the beta build maybe? I wonder. Because it's on their back, I'm assuming it's not a kill streak. Unless now kill streaks, if you bank them, they end up on your back. But I don't know. Let's see. MW4 fighting zombie Makarov in space while disarming a nuke in the sun. For real. The fact that they just like hand waved Zakayev coming back too is very just like, why, man? Make a new character. It doesn't all have to be Kravchenko and Graves, Alex. I mean, I love Alex and I love Graves. I'm glad that they're back, but like, you could have just kept them fucking dead, made a new character. I don't know, man. I can't wait for fucking Barkov to come back. I mean, one good thing is, though, any Black Ops fans, that does mean that canonically Alex Mason is most likely actually alive. Because there are certain endings of BO2 where he does survive. My guess is that they're going to make those canonical. And he's going to show up in fucking MW4 as old man, you know. So you didn't see his death. Yeah, no, I didn't see his death. I didn't watch him get put into the damn ground. That's my fault. My bad, y'all. Turn the camera around. Let's see. I want to stress that the game does look fun moment to moment, but there's nothing here that I want to sink my teeth into. Yeah, I think they also didn't do a very good job of explaining what there was to sink your teeth into. They mentioned that there is a camo grind, but beyond that, they didn't really mention I guess the aftermarket parts. That's kind of a grind. That's a whole thing, by the way, that they did confirm that, yeah, those are all weekly challenges. We were kind of going back and forth on that on Tuesday's stream. Again, I was drinking some hopium. I was really hoping that it was just worded weird, but no, it does seem like, yeah, you have to do weekly challenges to get a specific aftermarket part once per week. That doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that. But I guess we'll see. They also haven't talked anything about like receivers and platforms, if that's returning. At least, again, not on that stream, because that stream is not good. But I guess we'll see in the beta what I don't know what keeps you coming back to play. You know what I mean? They didn't talk about prestige system or anything like that. Even it is weird, like the lack of stuff that they talked about. But I guess we'll see. And you know what? It's possible that like I'm expecting too much out of a thing called COD Next. I don't remember how much was revealed about MW2 at the time. At the time of the previous COD Next. But I do remember walking away from that COD Next and like the beta being like, oh, there's probably a lot more behind the curtain we haven't seen. And then the game came out and there wasn't anything else behind the curtain. And that kind of sucked. And so I'm preparing for that. I'm preparing for there not to be a prestige system, for there not to be, gunfight or party modes or any new game modes at all besides fucking Cutthroat. We'll see. Guess what? Lazar's alive too. So is Bell. Everyone's alive. We did it! Yay! All those characters in COD World War II and in Vanguard, they're all still alive. They're all kicking around in fucking Florida somewhere. Hey, Weaver? Remember in the Zombies trailer where we saw dead Weaver? Turns out that was a stunt double. We didn't see him die. Weaver's alive. Bell, Lazar, and Stitch might also be alive then too, right? They could be. They're all alive, man. People going to be foregoing Christmas with their family to unlock the Giga Chat ACR barrel. Yeah, for sure. You have to play on Christmas for 4 hours, otherwise you can't get the Glocks. That will turn into like a weird like supply droppy random RNG type mechanic, I feel like. Maybe not literally RNG because like it isn't random, but it is going to like create, I think, a system where like if you didn't get it at a specific time and that turns out to be OP, oh well, sucks to suck, you know? The old AW Advanced Warfare system. That kind of sucked. Me still waiting for Roach to appear? Dude, I want Roach back, man. My theory for the longest time was that Alex was going to be nicknamed Roach. And he still could be. I'm still maintaining that theory that they're going to call him Roach because they can't fucking kill him. Because he's so far died. Has he died twice now? Hold on. No. Why did I think he would have died twice? What happened in the raids? I still don't fully know what happened in the raids. But like, you know, he should have died in Barkov's factory explosion. He didn't because he's a cockroach. That's my thought process. Hopefully, I mean, I think it'd be fucking dope if it turns out he was Roach, but who the hell knows? They did get hyped about map voting being back. Wow. Yeah, map voting's back. That's great. It was only gone for 2 years, right? Or was it there in Vanguard? I don't fucking remember now. There's no way Stitch is alive. Did Adler miss his shot and left an embarrassment? I mean, that guy fell down a missile silo and lived. Look, there was water at the bottom of the missile silo. You know, missile silos. Where I keep my water. It was a well. I was keeping a little well down there. That's all. Play 4 hours or spend $20 to get it right away. Probably what it is. I mean, 4 hours. It's probably more likely play 20 hours or spend $20. It's probably closer to the exchange rate. Can't wait to get 50 long shots with Akimbo Uzis. Don't like the aimbot intervention after market kit. God damn. Thankfully, it did seem easy from the blog post. Like the example challenges that they gave on the blog post the other day, they did seem easy. They were like straight up, like, get 30 kills with this weapon, get, you know, like it was a very obtainable amount, you know. He fell into the coolant. He fell onto the cool ant, more like. Ayo. It's such a hand wave, though, man. Just, clearly he was meant to fucking die. I don't know. Maybe Stitch just took the shot and then he used the stim. He could have taken a stim. It's true. Let's see. They brought back the freaking Colossus suppressor. Oh, no. I don't think BO2 is canon anymore. I think only World at War, BO1, Cold War, and the newest rebooted timeline. Man, I don't know what's canon and what isn't. They keep saying the zombies is canon, and, like, I don't want to tell them they're wrong, but, like, they're wrong. If zombies is canon, then the story sucks. Like, it just is. What other fucking universe? Like, it's the Avengers problem. It's Infinity War problem of the stakes are too high. Fucking zombies are taking over the goddamn world. Now we're going to go back to arguing about ICBMs all of a sudden? Like, no. And no one's going to reference the zombies? No, that's bad writing. So, like, it's either shit's canon and the writing is bad, or it's not canon and the writing is okay. Like, pick your mindset, really. I picked the one that says it's not fucking canon. I don't give a shit what the actual devs say. I don't care. All it's to say that all means it's hard to tell even if BO2 is canon or not. I cannot say. I've always assumed that it is, but I don't know. That might just be headcanon anyway. Water still acts like concrete if you fall long enough. Yeah, and I don't know how tall a missile silo is. It's several stories, though. It's enough. Madness has got a dip. You'll have a good night. Enjoy the MW3 amount to zombie pizza. Hey, well, thanks, Madness. Thanks so much for coming out. I'll see you in the next one. Guys, I've never seen me die. I'm alive in the COD universe. Holy shit! What sucks is I have seen Aswalt die on multiple occasions in the COD universe. So, oops, oopsies. It'll start easy. I guarantee the challenges will get more grindy. Maybe. I don't know, but the fact that they haven't talked about it at all, again, I assume the worst. And I think, honestly, I think that's a good way to be, is assume the worst, and then when it is, like, only slightly bad, you see that as a positive, right? That's my half full tank, or take. Half full tank. Bro, I need shipment. I'm a shipment boy. You got rust. All right, it's as close as you're getting for now, at least. Till season 1, I'm still calling it. Season 1, the remake's gonna be shipment. Yeah, I'm so not hyped about the camo grind. I think there's gonna be less weapons this time around. MW2 had 51 weapons. My guess for this is there's going to be 29 or 30. There's going to be less because of all the carry forward shit. Like, they can't get away with just like, hey, here's an AK-47, here's an M4, yada yada. They have to like think outside the box. I don't think there's going to be that crazy ones. Does this version of Aswalt know he's dead? No, he's a clone. We don't tell him. We don't tell him anything about the previous clones. Actually, each episode that he dies in, which is a lot, he does get shot a lot, we just clone him and we say, like, oh, yeah, that was CGI back then. Yeah, so he has no idea. Are the camos in the beta? I feel like I've seen people with Red Tiger, Scorpion, Evo. I don't know. I would assume not in the beta because they usually aren't. But I'm not sure. It's also possible that these guys are playing a different build than we are. Or than we will be playing tomorrow. So who knows? Price, I didn't hear a big splash. Yeah, well, it was so far away. He fell so far you couldn't hear the splash. I want to Is there like a good short opportunity there of cutting from Price throwing him in the silo to just hear whee splash? Like is there a good meme or something there? I wonder. It might be something. That's what reincarnation confirmed. It's just a respawn, bro. Just a respawn. That's it. Yeah, zombies cannot be canon. This is COD, not DayZ. Yeah. What next? Makarov gets shot in the head, and he comes back in the next game because he had Survivor as one of his perks and picks himself up. Are there any characters in modern COD, in like this new timeline, that straight up cannot be brought back? Like that we saw them shot in the head. Like, I'm trying to think of any. Lord, why is this so hard? I guess the wolf? The wolf, like, Farah shot him in the fucking... right here. He's not coming back, right? I don't know. Here, I'm missing something. I believe that the campaign is canon to zombies, but zombies is not canon to the campaign. I don't know if that makes sense. That's how I look at it. Like it's a splintered timeline kind of thing. I guess it just seems messy. It seems so messy for no reason. Can we look at that cutscene? Which cutscene? Shit, I think I'm lost. The zombies cutscene? Somehow Zakayev has returned. Oh, the you mean the Zakayev dying cutscene? Yeah, let's see. Warzone, Zakayev death. Yeah, the missile silo. Yeah, let's check it out. Here we go. Oh yeah, I was already there from last time I looked at it.
All stations.
You hear a thud. There's a clear thud. Unless it's a boot print.
I won't kill you, but the fool will wait. All stations. Zakayev is
a thud. There's no water. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this really loud? I just Jaren just said, oh, God, that scared me. I apologize if that was super loud. I haven't played audio through here in a bit. That just means hit, not that he died. I guess so, but in COD Next, they're saying specifically that there was water at the bottom. And honestly, looking at it now, it does look like they were trying to leave the door open for him to come back later. But I wanted him to come back in MW2, not in fucking zombies. The loud no. No. God. If we have open world zombies, then I want to play in post-nuke Verdansk. That could be epic. Perfect for, say, a night mode. That'd be great, yeah. Yuri probably back, not gonna lie. Yuri would be great to come back. That was just a lookalike. The wolf was actually alive and doing fine. Yeah, he just went into hiding. Put his tail between his legs and walked off. Oh, Hassan. Wait. Could Hassan come back? I feel like he got shot in the head. Didn't he? I don't remember where Ghost shot him. It's been a while since I played the end of that campaign. Can't get money for skins of dead operators. Why not? Just set the game before, or the multiplayer before the campaign, and it solves everything. That's it. PvE Showdown comes back so they don't bring back shipment. Oh, God. They bring back Showdown. Clearly, reverse Warzone gas has been developed that revived Zakayev. That is kind of... A reverse Warzone gas is a nice way of putting the zombie virus. Modern COD is the exact opposite of Game of Thrones. Instead of every character is dying, every character lives. Yeah, basically. Imagine being the one guy in 141 who eventually will die. Imagine being Gaz when he's the one character that dies in this fucking upcoming game. I picked Gaz out of a hat. That's not a spoiler. I don't know shit. Although I do know spoilers are like out and about somewhere. I think he landed on a platform, not the ground. Well, but they're saying specifically it was water, though, which that doesn't make sense. I don't know. We're saying he can't come back. Yeah, because Ghost sniped him. Yeah. Let's open OGMW3 died. Isn't dead. He just spilled the wine he was hiding for his best friend, Captain Price's birthday. Captain Price loves red wine, colored like thick like blood. And also, Soap was really tired because he didn't sleep that whole last campaign. What a conundrum. What a cascade of misinformation. I'm talking about the map where it's shipment, but in a stadium. Is it Showdown? Oh, Showtime. That's what you're looking for. Showtime. The ghost map. Imagine being the campaign, only players finding out a guy lives canonically because zombie guy said so. God. Dude, I hate that you can play the campaign and not get the full story. You can play one campaign and then the next, and like there's so much shit that happens in between that you like just like there's no way, like you can't keep up if you just play the fucking story. It sucks. By the way, none of the missile silos in 2019 had water. Of course not. Why would it wouldn't? I don't know. Nabaro Price was sad because his favorite wine is rose. Dang it! And so friendship with Soap ended. Friendship with Yuri going strong. Damn, even Shepard is alive. Someone better have their skull explode in MW3. God. No, their skull is going to explode, and then someone is going to reach down and pick up a little shard of the skull, put it on their face. Boom, ghosts. Boom, ghosts 2. Finally, they're back. That's the face reveal for Ghost. Finally. Yeah, they bring back Showtime, so it's shipment, but not God. Honestly, I'd be perfectly fine with that. I'm happy with that. Extended shipment, cool. That's fine. Like I'm down, man. Because we go in the silos back then. Oh, are any of them like open to the very top? Like rainwater could get in or something? I don't know. Let's hope didn't buy a gift receipt. Oh no! I'm learning so much more about the original lore. Imagine we get one map and it's Showtime or shipment from season 1. God damn. No one is dead. They all have last stand. That's true. They all just respawned. That's all. Season 1 update. Shipment is just shipment and nothing else. Please no. Don't say that. MW2 was like that. Dude hits 3 inches of rainwater and lived. Fucking hell. All right. I think that's it for the stream. We're going for about an hour and a half here. That's about as long as I'd wanted to. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This was a ton of fun. We talked about... I did a hand thing at the same time that this guy did a hand thing. That was kind of cool. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going longer than this hour and a half tomorrow. Because we'll be playing the new beta. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. We're going to see Skid Row again. We're going to see Estate again. And we're going to see Favela again. I think those are the 3. Because High Rise is coming later. And I think Russ isn't coming until Sunday. So, yeah, we're going to see some cool stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Wasn't the missile also launching? Like, wouldn't he have burned a bit? Yeah. Yeah, like, it was spinning up, wasn't it? Well, there's all this shit coming out. Is this coolant? Is it coolant like we were talking about before? I don't know. This stream is sponsored by Little Caesars. Yeah, guys, I have one question to end on. And I really want to know, how many Little Caesars slices can the squad eat in one match? You let me know. Is it MW3? Is it 150? Or is it over 9,000? Oh, wait, I wonder if 150 is a reference to the 150 health. Hold on. I'm wondering. Could it be? It wouldn't be that subtle. Because over 9,000 has nothing to do with anything. It's just a dated fucking Dragon Ball meme. Or is 150 actually, Austin, correct the code? Their crazy bread is better than the pizza. Their crazy fucking undecipherable riddle of a pole is better than their pizza. I thought 150 was 19 max rank. Oh, maybe it's that. It could be a reference there. It's multi-layered, guys. We had no idea. Look at us. We're over here making fun of Edison while sitting in the dark, reading by candlelight, lighting our fucking houses on fire. God damn. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, no stream tomorrow means that Caesar got him. There will be a stream tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're playing the beta. Also be on the lookout for a new video, hopefully tomorrow. If not, it'll be up on Saturday in the new beta. And maybe also a video shit-talking Little Caesars for a bit, because that was fun. Anyway, yeah, this is fun. Thank you so much for everyone who donated and became members today. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the goddamn best. I wouldn't be here without you. And then I cry. Boo-hoo. Anyway. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.